everybody, it's the Warhipster here, coming at you with another Contrast Plus painting tutorial from the worlds of Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team. Yes, we are back once more with the other half of Terror on Devlan. Yes, we have the all-new Spectre Squad, the recon troops for the Cadians, or Astra Militarum, or whichever. Imperial Guard, pick your pick. But we're painting them up. We're going to go for the box art style, and a massive thank you goes to Games Workshop, who sent me these guys early as part of that Terror on Devlan box, and I'm excited because they're very, very cool, and it's a very, 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 very nice scheme that we've got cooked up for you today. So we're going to jump in and we're going to start doing that. Now we're going to be focusing on these 5, and of course the little comms dish if we need to, but mostly going to be sort of looking at the sergeant just here, and it's all been primed in grace here. And the colour we're going to be using first is, well, it's a mix. It is a roughly 3 parts Iyanden Yellow to 3 parts Fyreslayer Flesh to 1 part Lahmian Medium mix, and we're going to be applying this over the top of their over cloaks and shirts and things like that. And not only are we going to be doing this once, we're going to be doing this twice. So we're going to have 2 coats of this over the top of this section. So this is on the box art. This is everywhere that's got that sort of lovely sort of tan colour. So with those 2 layers all applied, what we're now going to do is we're going to move on, and we're going to apply 2 layers of something else. Yes, we're going to apply 2 layers of Creed Camo. I'm going to apply this over top of their sort of underclothes. This is mostly just trousers, but what we are also going to do is we're going to apply this over top of the sergeant's cap. So with that all done, what we're now going to do is we're going to take some Cygor Brown, and we're going to apply this over top of the boots, and I don't know why I said just the boots. We're applying this over top of all of the leather. So this is bags, boots, gloves, belts, straps, you name it. Somewhat uniquely to our missile man and loader, what we're going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Castellax Green, no, Castellan Green, that's what it's called, and we're going to apply this 2 thin coats over top of the launcher and over the top of the casings of the shells. And so with that all done, we're then going to take some Black Legion, and we're going to apply this over top of all of the armour and the casings of any, well, non-rocket launchers. With that all done, we are now going to take some Coelia Greenshade. I'm going to use this over top of the Creed Camo, and we're going to use this over top of the turnbacks on the trousers, on the sleeves if they've got them. If you've got any face coverings or beanie hats, we're going to apply it over the top of that as well. And if you've got a medic, we're going to apply this over top of the medic's bag. Next up, we're going to take some Skeleton Horde, and we're going to apply this over top of this guy's hair, and we're going to apply this over top of the little bits and pieces of rope. So with that all done, we're now going to take some Guilliman Flesh, and we're also going to take some Catachan Flesh. We're just doing this at the same time because we're going to be applying these over the top of the skin. Now we're going to be doing this sort of not at the same time, in fact. I'm going to give some of them Guilliman Flesh and some of them Catachan Flesh. With that all done, we are then going to take a little bit of some thinned down Castellax Bronze. We're going to apply this over top of this syringe here on the medic bag. And we're also going to apply this over top of the bullets in the drum mag of our auto gunner. And with that Castellax Bronze all applied, we then take some thinned down Iron Warriors, and we're going to apply this over top of all of our remaining details. So with that all done, we are now going to take some Nuln Oil, and we're going to apply this over top of all the silver and any of the hard black details. So basically gun casings and stuff like that. And we'll also apply this over top of the Castellax Bronze. Not that we've got many of those details, but we'll still do it. So with that shade all applied, our Spectre Squad are now what I would call a Warhipster battle ready. So it's time to take them to the next level. We're going to do this by adding some camo and some layers and some highlights. So we're going to start with the camo. And we're going to be using our first colour, which is going to be some Black Legion. And what we're going to do is on our little jackets and all that kind of thing that we did with the Iyanden Yellow inside Fyreslayer Flesh, that's the one, is we're going to take this Black Legion and we're going to start adding these little kind of irregular little spots all over the jackets. We just want to sort of try and do it as randomly as possible. You can go as heavy or as light here as you want. And then once that's done, we'll come back. So with that Black Legion all applied, what we're then going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Mournfang Brown, and we're going to apply this wherever we've done some Black Legion. Is we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make some irregular shapes in and around that Black Legion. So whilst we wait for these cloaks to be fully dry, what we're going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Vulkan Green, and over the top of any helmets, specifically helmets, is we're going to apply this over the top of the Black Legion. With that Vulkan Green applied to the helmets, we're then going to take some thinned down Ungor Flesh, and we're going to use this to effectively basically do spot highlights to the cloaks, just catching the sharpest little folds and things, because we don't want to do a full highlight here because this is still kind of contributing to our camo effect by doing it this way. So with that all done to the cloaks, they're now finished. So what we're going to do is going to move on to, well, a really big highlight here, which is the green. And it's not just what you think it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Straken Green. I'm going to use this to highlight our Castellan Green. Like that sort of thing. There we go. And we're also going to use the Straken Green to highlight the black armor. Just like this. We're going to use it to highlight their trousers as well. But the other thing we're going to do is a little bit more camo. I'm going to do this on the little comms dish. We're just going to take this and just apply some little irregular shapes. So with that all done, we're now going to take some thinned down Deepkin Flesh. I'm going to use this to effectively relayer those turnbacks and cuffs and things like that. Anything that we've done with Coelia Greenshade. So this is going to include the medic's bag. But the other thing we're going to do with the Deepkin Flesh is we are going to use this to pick out the sergeant stripes on the coat. Like that sort of thing. And we're also going to use this on the dish to apply some little dots or irregular shapes in and around that Straken Green camo. Like that. And so with that all done, what we're now going to do is we're going to take some thinned down Steel Legion Drab. We're going to use this to highlight the Cygor Brown. And so with that all done, we are now going to take some thinned down Thunderhawk Blue. I'm going to use this to highlight, well, basically the black details on the weapons. But of course there is the black details on their headgear as well. With that black all highlighted, we are then going to take some Black Legion. A really tiny amount of this, and we're going to apply this over top of any eyeballs. With that Black Legion all applied, we then want to take a teensy tiny little dot of Screaming Skull. We're going to apply this in the corners of the eyeballs. So with the eyes all done, we now take some thinned down Knight-Questor Flesh, and here on our Catachan Flesh individual, we're going to use this to highlight the skin. And for our Guilliman Flesh individuals, we're going to take some thin down Flayed One Flesh, and we're going to use this to highlight their skin. And so with that all done, we are now going to take some thinned down Evil Sun's Scarlet. And we're going to use this to add just a little unit marking to this little shoulder pad. And what we're going to do is just like an upside down triangle basically. And then next up, what we're going to do is we're going to take some thin down Ironbreaker. I'm going to use this to highlight all the silver. And so with that all done, we are then going to finish off Spectre Squad by taking some Frostheart, and we're going to apply this over top of all of our lenses. And there we have it, with their bases complete in the same style as the rest of my Cadians. Our Spectre Squad, or Cadion Recon Squad, I'm not sure which name it is now, are now finished. I really like these guys. I love the camo pattern. I really love that scheme for the sort of cloaks and stuff. I kind of just want to do it a lot more of them, but I really like it. It's a lot of fun to do. They're a lovely unit, and they're a lot of fun to paint. If you enjoyed this video, you love the channel, and you'd like to support me further, you absolutely can do so by heading to patreon.com/Warhipster, just like all of these wonderful, amazing people have done. And alternatively, you could become a YouTube channel member by clicking on the join button below, exactly like these fabulous folks have done scrolling up on the screen before you. There are so many of you out there that it really takes my breath away, and I cannot thank you enough for everything you do, as without you I wouldn't be able to keep making these Contrast Plus videos. And if you really like this video and you want to send me a little thanks, just click on the thanks button just below this video. Don't forget to share it, like it, comment on it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and to make sure you stay up to date, don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Happy wargaming.